Good evening. We're going to be going over pivot tables tonight. Pivot tables are an absolutely wonderful tool. They help provide quick and malleable summaries of data in a very convenient table format, also known as cross tabulations or crosstabs. So please sit back and enjoy a brief review of pivot tables. We're going to start off with an example from 714, just using this data. If we want to use this data, we'll go up here and select all the data, and then we'll go to Insert, Pivot Tables, Pivot Table, and we already have the data selected here in the range. So then we're going to open up a new worksheet, and now you can see down here at sheet 5, the new worksheet is there. So it has it currently selected. You can off select or select again on the pivot table itself. This will give you your pivot table field list to manipulate, and we can do anything. Age is your value, and compare that to the degree achieved or whatnot. So we're going to 716. In this example, we're going to work through just a simple example with comparing sales to the description of the items sold. And right here you have the description of per item and the sum of those sales. We can manipulate that pretty easily. We'll be going over that earlier. We can add filters in to which items we want to focus on. In 718, we're going to do a little more complicated table comparing 3 separate items. So again, we'll go up here and we'll use sales as our value. And then we'll again compare that to our description or type of item. Well, we want to do that per store. So here, as you look over here, we have our store 100, 101, 102, 103, 5 grand total, and it gives you just a slightly more complex table. Now for 719, our example here, again, we select this, we go over to our pivot table field list. We're going to create a different thing and manipulate the data once it's in the pivot table. So we're first going to select our GMAT scores, and we're going to be basically answering the question of what is the average GMAT score per round of selection. So GMAT scores is our value. The round of selection goes into our row. Now we have the count of GMAT scores per round, but we don't actually have, you see here in the filter we have all 5 rounds, but we don't actually have the average. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here, back to the pivot table field list, value field settings, and go to our average, select that. Now we have per round the average, and as you can see easily from the pivot table, as the rounds progress higher, the average goes down from 665 down to what looks like 537. That concludes our period of instruction. Thank you very much.